Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nenna, and today I am back with another episode of the Goth family. Took me a while to upload this, and if you haven't seen my previous video, please do check it out. I basically gave this entire lot a makeover, and I just have to say that this is not the final stage, so if you want to roast me on it, wait until I'm completely done. However, the outside is pretty much done, so if you do want to roast me, you can roast me on the outside. But I'm still working on the inside. I'm not really sure what I want with it. And you know, I'm a pretty shit decorator and, you know, builder, so I just wanted to put that out there. Today we're back with the Goth family, and I've tried to record this episode like 2 times, but because the house was not up to my tastes, and because I just didn't really like it, I took some time off to really reflect, and then I made this shitty house, and then I was like, okay, I feel like recording now. We are in the process of aging up baby Lola, and you might be like, what in the heck? Who is baby Lola? So sorry guys, 2 major things happened in the previous episode. Mortimer died and baby Lola was born, who is now actually aging up. She doesn't even have it. Okay, to this part. Alright, but first, let's give baby Lola some hair. Actually really cute. You know what, maybe I don't need custom content for this one. I actually really like this one. So this is what baby Lola is going to be wearing. We have to do shopping eventually because there is a lot of clothing that, you know, I'm still really just things that I'm missing at the moment, but that's fine. Let's put Lola in her chair and you know, start making dinner, I suppose. Alright, so Dawn is going to be making some dinner. Of course, the child, the love child. I guess it's not really a love child because they're married, but the child of sorry, I have to get into this. Cassandra and you guys Dawn. Remember from the previous episode, they got married and they're currently living together in the house that used to be, you know, the old gothic black dark house, which is now this still ugly but less dark house. So Mortimer has died, and it was quite a big impact on all of us, to be honest. Dawn actually cried the loudest and the longest. He was really distraught, and I didn't actually expect him to be this distraught. Like, he was crying and all that. I honestly didn't expect it, but boy, he was really pregnant when Mortimer died, so he never had a chance to meet her, which is kind of sad, but you know, that's just, I guess, how life is sometimes. You don't really get what you want. I mean, most of the time we don't really get what you want anyway, but you know, let's not talk about that. So despite that this house is not perfect, I really wanted to make some sort of family home for the family. I honestly feel like this house deserved more floors. I felt like it deserved the more family feeling, and I really want for generations to grow up in this house and for Cassandra to be to Mortimer as Mortimer was to her and to Alexander. I even want Alexander to find a wife and potentially, you know, live together with Dawn and Cassandra in this house and Lola and raise their children together. I feel like the Goths are that kind of household. Talking is hard today. But is this marriage as perfect as it seems? You guys, this marriage is quite something else. Dawn has indeed settled down. He wears a ring around his finger. He's being a houseman. He's actually taken upon himself to really, you know, cook for Cassandra now that she takes care of the baby and doing all these things like I never thought I would see Dawn, you know, doing. I thought Dawn was more of a type to order pizza, but instead he's actually helping out around the house and doing a lot of things, which I'm really surprised for, but also really thankful for. Brings some character to Dawn. You know, when you look at Dawn, you don't really necessarily think that he's a great family man, but he's actually quite a good family man. He doesn't seem to have much interest in our cats, but that's to be expected. I mean, Cassandra, when she was pregnant, suddenly had this really big want to get a shit ton of babies, kittens, so we ended up having 4 cats. I don't know if we had Blackie in the last part. I think we did, and she wanted more, so now we have a total of 4 cats. I also realized, or figured out, discovered, I suppose, just like Mortimer, Alexander has a hobby enthusiasm for nature. He's going to be working in the yard and doing all these things. Not sure what's going on because he doesn't things are a little buggy. I'm not sure what it is, but we'll fix that eventually. But let's just pretend he's working really hard on the yard. Back to Dawn for just a split second, and we take a look at the things that he wants. Oh, okay, they're just gonna get it on just like that. Now, it doesn't surprise me because Cassandra does have a wish for another baby, but I'm really not so sure if that's a really great idea. Now, back to Dawn for the third time. Dawn still has relationships with 4 other girls that Cassandra really does not know about. It came really close to Mortimer finding out that Dawn had some other side chicks. Not just a few, but like a lot of side chicks. But luckily, I mean, poor Mortimer, but luckily for Mortimer, he never found out. I feel like his heart would be broken if he realized that his daughter's first marriage would be terrible. He really loves Cassandra, there's no doubt about it. I don't think he would marry her if he didn't love her, but I'm not so sure if he's just... Okay, I feel like he could be a family man, but I don't know if he's the type to settle down. Despite that he's married, don't know if he is truly a family man. Like, I just can't make up my mind. I think he could have kids and be a great dad, but I just don't think he could be a great husband. At least not now. Not until he settles down and gets some more grown-up wishes. Dawn has some wishes and he wants to woohoo with 3 different Sims, and he still has 4 other ladies, might I add, that he's really into right now. So he's totally not serious. He's not serious about anything at all. So his marriage is not going to last very long. And I'm starting to feel like it's not just Dawn that realizes it, but it's also Cassandra. These two are really going for it, I have to say. Let's do a try for baby. So Cassandra really wants to have another baby, and I'm not so sure if it's a really smart thing to do, but this is what she wants, so I'm going to allow it for just this once. Cassandra didn't have a wish for another baby for a long time, but after having her one and only baby, Lola, grow up, she quickly changed her mind and suddenly wanted to have more children. So Cassandra still, is really in love with Dawn, but she has still this dream, these dreams about having a life with Darren. I think I've had this thing paused for like a few minutes now, and it's kind of annoying because I just don't know what I've talked about and what I haven't talked about. I was saying that Cassandra does really like and really love Dawn, but that Dawn, I'm not sure where Dawn is. Dawn has this, right, okay, well I guess Alexander is gonna get in bed with his sister then. No, okay, and do I really have to purchase another bed just for the sake of... Don't tell me the bed bug. There is a bed bug, not a bug, but a bed bug, where the Sims will not get in the right beds. It's just fucking annoying, but we'll just see about that. Anyway, moving on. She really loves Darren as much as she's married and she's happy, so I almost feel like both of them are living in some sort of facade, almost like the Pleasants, but in a different way. Both of them are happy with the way it's going, but they're also unhappy. Like, they're happily married, but yet they can't stop thinking about life outside marriage. So, you getting my drift? I'm really curious how this marriage is gonna go because, Dawn is finding it very challenging to be committed, and he's held out for this long without wanting to call a person. He just has this wish to woohoo with 3 different Sims, but he doesn't necessarily have a wish to call a certain person. So I've kind of held back on it because I felt like, come on, let's give him some credit. I'm sure he can at least contain his urges just a little bit. Even if it's just a little bit, I'm sure he can do it. But it's definitely wearing him out. Oh my god, he's in love with so many people. Either way, there's a lot of things going on, and I'm still not really sure what's going to happen. But I think at least what we should do is have them get another baby. Either way, Cassandra does really want another baby. Wonder if she perhaps thinks that having another baby could save her marriage. I'm not really sure. Dawn isn't exactly very Dawn? Oh my god. Okay. My god, my Sims just got really nude. I didn't expect... I thought I had a mod for... I think something went wrong during the mods, because mod sims are very sneaky, and I didn't exactly sign up for this, did I now? No. Believe it or not, Don really likes his daughter, and I just wonder if he's okay with this. I wonder if both of them are in for the children right now. Like, I know this marriage is not going to last very long because Cassandra's heart is out for some others and Don's heart is out to a lot of people. But Don really likes this little girl and Cassandra loves her children as well. I wonder if she's just taking his children and Don is allowing it because he wants to have some children. I don't know. There's just something like I'm not weirded out or anything. I'm just kind of really surprised on how this is going, you know. Weird bug. There's a lot of weird bugs lately. I'm not sure what it is, but there's a weird bug and I couldn't sleep in the tent. I couldn't sleep in the bed, so I had to, you know, make him sleep in the backyard in the tent, which seems like his sister just kicked him out. He was like, I'm married now, boy. You go stay outside. But he's actually babysitting duties, which is perfect. Alexander really, and I mean really likes this little girl. Like, you would not think, I mean, I never thought that Lola, like little Lola, his little niece, I didn't think Alexander was such a big family man. I mean, maybe he is, I don't know, but he really loves this girl. Like, he loves her so incredibly much. I'm just delighted. Alexander doesn't really have any special things going on. He loves cats. Apparently he really likes cats and children. It's a cats and children's man, and he wants to become a game designer. Don't know if I said that in the last part. I think I didn't even mention that Alexander grew up, but yeah, he grew up now. He wants to be a game designer, which I thought was really interesting because nobody was really into technology in this family, but he seems to be really into it, so I gave him the top floor. He has a whole floor, well, not a whole floor to himself, you know, but he has his own floor, and I gave him a desk with a computer so he can work on his little games. That's what I had in mind, at least, but, you know, we probably should, you know, the thing is, when my Sims are rich, I just don't really think about work. I just don't really care about work. So it's almost like I have to force myself to think, oh, right, even though we're rich, we still need to get him into work. He really wants to work, you know, you have to say. So I think I'll just see if there is a gaming career. So I guess Alexander is gonna stay jobless for a while longer. Now, I technically could have Dawn stop working as well, but he has a dream to be called the best. He has a dream to be the best in the athletics career, so it will be a shame for him to stop working. Plus, I also believe that if he stopped working, he would lose any stable financial security that he has now. Even if he decides to leave Cassandra or he decides to, you know, move out, at least he has a job and he has his own money. He doesn't have to start from scratch. He can just afford a decent amount home and he doesn't have to struggle. And I think that would be very, very important. Apologize to you guys. Despite that, I have been working a lot on this house to make my storylines or my will to record this family easier or better. I'm very sluggish when it comes to this family. I unfortunately, for some reason, there's just nothing really that pulls me into this family. I know it's a very iconic family, but the fact that it's taken me like 3 attempts to record this, and it's not even as interesting as I could or would like it to be, tells me enough, really. It's just a bit unfortunate, you guys, but I'm just struggling to really get into this family, so I'm hoping that eventually the storylines will be a bit more diverse, I'll be able to really dive into it a little bit more in view, but it seems like the Goth family is the hardest one until today. But I'm definitely not gonna give up. I'm gonna play in my free time as well, but then I'll just make sure that it ages up this time. And hopefully fix the house. If you have some suggestions what the fuck to do with this house, please let me know. I'm not really happy about it. I think this No, you know what? Nothing is okay. The only thing that's okay is this area. This is the only area that I'm like, okay, this is decent. But Mom, I really just need to do some CC shopping. How much I loved it until I built this house and I realized you have to go like 3 sets of stairs. Happening on his level, nothing happening on his side of story, pretty much. It's unfortunate, but whatever. Dawn, can you stop bringing people home? Dawn really cannot stop bringing people home. It's kind of annoying because we don't like people. He really wants to woohoo, so what I'm gonna do is just do a woohoo on the sofa. It doesn't really matter, honestly. You know, get that in for Dawn. He needs some action. I mean, hey, he's being very good. Not cheating as much as he wants to, and all these other things he wants to. Is resisting his urges. So at least let the man have a woohoo, Cassandra. Let him. Oh, in the yard, out of all places, in the yard. Oh, I didn't even show you. This is where Mortimer is with his family. So yeah, some flowers for him here. This little this is, I think, my favorite section. I don't know, I just really like it. You know, even in a shit house, there's still some things that I like. So, always find something positive, even in the things that are shit. Guys, I'm gonna be a party pooper and be like, this is the end of it. I honestly have no inspiration. This family is just blanco for me. I really need to invest in this family and I really need to dive in the storyline and just get things going. But right now, it's just so fucking hard to get into it. I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try my best to get the house done, to get the Sims done, maybe makeovers, do everything I can. And if I still don't like this family and I still can get into this family, we're just gonna pretend this family doesn't exist and maybe move Dawn out and see if Dawn on his own is more fun. Because maybe I just don't like Dawn on its own. That could be a thing. Who knows? Anyway, still, I want to thank you guys so much for watching and sitting through this pure piece of shit. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye bye.